Hello, fellow YouTubers. A while back I posted some videos about telling you how to mod a PSP because this is my first time actually buying one, and I enjoy it now. So I had a couple of messages from two guys named Image Monster Hunter Fan 2 and Paraboldo 14 or whatever kind of screen name is that. And they wanted me to show you YouTubes or whatever how to put emulators on here, but since the video can only be 10 minutes long or whatever, I'm going to show you what emulators I have on here. I got, of course, the usual Nintendo, Sega Genesis, and Super Nintendo. Now, the only way you can fit most of these copy games, I used to use the UMD dumper tools, but for some reason the files have to be, when you cut and paste them, they have to be in the format of UMD 9660. And then after that you can compress it and then put it in the this file that you have to put it in. It takes too long. But that right there is a full game. That's Tekken. That's Capcom Classic Collections. You might be able to see that, but who knows. That right there is called Pursuit Force. That's a brand new game. I rented it out and dumped it on here. That right there is Power Stone. It used to be on the Dreamcast, you can sort of see that there. That one's called Infected. It's pretty good, sort of like Resident Evil, except you run around. Everyone knows this one, Street Fighter Alpha 3 Max. This is Coded Arms, a first-person shooter. I even got some PlayStation 1 games. It's R-Types, whoever remembers that. So this is one of my favorites. This is Pac-Man World. I play that often nowadays. This is called the Pimp Streamer. It's sort of like the Xbox 360 streaming capability. Whatever you got on your PC, you can see it on your PSP. That right there is a Street Fighter Collection 2. Let's see if you can sort of see that. Alright. That's a full game. I'm very into the Metal Gear games. That right there is Ghosts and Goblins. And that's a Game Boy emulator. That's another game. That's one of the dumper tools I use, but not anymore. That right there is a Capcom emulator. Sega Genesis, UMD dumper, Super Nintendo, and PSP radio. This is my favorite application since it's basically internet radio streaming from your wireless modem and onto your PSP. But this one I play most of the time. It's the Capcom emulator. It's basically what it does is plays the arcade versions that were either released here in the United States or not. They're not the CD games, I'll tell you that right now, because you gotta add quarters in it. As you can see, I got Marvel Superheroes, Street Fighter, Capcom, Marvel vs. Capcoms, which is one of my favorites, and you basically get the gist of it. I'm gonna launch it for you and play for a little bit, just to get you. Oh, wait a minute. Let me go back. Alright. Okay. Now, for some reason, you gotta leave these in a zip form, because if not, they won't, decrypt and whatever. But when you used to play this on the arcade machine, you have to put in 2 quarters. Now, you gotta put in 2 quarters as well, but indicating that it has 2 quarters, that you put in 2 quarters, you gotta select, you gotta push the select button twice. Alright, and press start. My favorite guys I always get is Captain Commando and Jin. You can use the D-pad or the analog stick usually. Both will work. I usually use the analog stick.
Ready. Fight.
But you get the gist of it, you know what I'm saying? And hopefully this video is long enough to be posted online. So, without further ado, if you got any comments or requests or questions, just don't hesitate. I'm at Big O 75216 at yahoo.com or at youtube.com or myspace.com. Alright then, catch you guys later. Oh, and another thing, these emulators will only work if you have a custom firmware. I upgraded to 3.52 Enter-D4, as you can see there. Maybe not. But that's the one I kept, and that's the only one I like. So, I'll see you guys later.